Well, hello, it's the Travelling Comic here, and you're very welcome back to my channel. The Travelling Comic, so called because I spend a lot of time on luxury cruise ships travelling around the world as a guest entertainer, as a comedian. If you watched my most recent YouTube video, which was concerning my Rimowa suitcases, you'll know that I'm currently on Oceania's Sirena. I joined it yesterday in Amsterdam, and the ship is on a 12-night round the British Isles journey. I'm on for 5 nights in total. I leave in Belfast. But what I'm going to do in this video is not talk so much about the ports that we're visiting, but rather take you on a walk around the ship itself. Just a little introduction to what this ship is like inside. I've got some notes here to give you the facts and figures first of all, because I know some people love that. It's what's known as an R-class ship. It's 30,000 tons, that's the tonnage. How that floats, I have no idea. But then I still have no idea how an airplane stays in the air. It's 181 meters long, and it has 688 passengers and 400 crew. So the fact, of course, that it has 688 passengers, you'll know it's a small ship compared to some of the gigantic ships that sail the seas. 400 crew, 688 passengers. So that's a lot of crew to passengers. It was originally built in 1999. It was built for Renaissance cruises. And then in 2002, it was bought by Princess. So if any of you ever sailed on the little Ocean Princess ship, that's this particular ship now. It was bought by Oceania in March 2016 and totally refurbished in 2019. We're cruising along at the moment because we're heading from Amsterdam to Leith in Scotland for Edinburgh. And we're being propelled by 2 propellers, and the maximum speed of this particular vessel is 18 knots. Now, if you want any more facts and figures than that, well, you're a better man or woman than I am. Do you want to go for a walk around this ship? Do you fancy seeing inside it? Oceania Cruises, one of the premium lines? Well, if you think that's something that you'd fancy watching, you keep watching and come with me. We'll probably start at the lower deck that we have. There's 11 decks in total, 9 accessible to passengers. I'll start at the lowest deck and then work my way up. Okay, you fancy it? Come on. Now, when I'm recording this particular video inside, I'm going to keep the commentary as little as possible. I'll tell you where I am, and then we'll film it rather than talk, because we're at sea, a lot of people relaxing, a lot of people doing their own thing. And the last thing they want is some idiot walking past talking into a camera. Okay, so we're now on the lowest deck that we have access to, which is deck 4. And we're going to head to the reception area. I will put up, I was going to say subtitles. You know what I mean. I'll put up where I am rather than talk. You don't want to either look at me or see me at this stage. Now, through here is the grand dining room. I know I said I want to talk little, but you noticed I didn't talk when I was down there. This is the grand dining room. If you want to see, we'll look at today's menu for you. Now the grand dining room is straight away ahead of us, which is where I'm going. But before you get there, there's a little coffee shop, baristas here that serve coffee, specialty coffees all day, free of charge, and some little nibbles as well. Beautiful chandelier. And every time I say chandelier, I want to say in pieces. And this is the grand dining room. I'm now going to walk from the grand dining room through another little seating area where the classical quartet play in the evening, through the boutiques, and then into Martini's bar, where in the evenings there's piano entertainment as well. So I'm not going to talk now, just remember where I'm going.
That's why I was thinking, is this yellow? That's what caught my eye. So in the books, it looked like this. Everything seems to be silver nowadays. Yay.
You may have noticed at the far end of Martini's bar is the casino. And again, that's it just there. And we're not allowed to film in a casino. Now, straight ahead of us now is the Sirena Lounge. And this is actually the show lounge. This is where I will be performing tomorrow night and the night before I disembark. So it's not a theatre as such, it's a cabaret room. It's a lovely venue to play, and we'll just peek in because there could be something happening here because it's used for lectures, for needlecraft, for dancing, all sorts of things during the day as well. in actual fact, there could be a rehearsal going on. Yeah, there is. So that's the girl tonight who's on. So I'm not going to get involved. She's doing her own thing. We'll do that some other time. That's my fellow guest entertainer, Hannah Howie. So that's deck 4 and 5 done. On deck 6, there's only staterooms. Deck 7, staterooms, and the laundrette. Let's go and visit the laundrette. Now you all know that I love a good laundrette on the ships. I'm not even going to explain what you see, but this is it. Now, all I will say, as a guest entertainer traveling the world, I can tell a good laundrette by the iron. If it's weighty, if it's a good make, I'm an expert, and this is a good laundrette. Oh. There you go, the laundrette. Okay, that's enough on this deck. Just before I head any further around the ship, I'll let you see inside my cabin, or my stateroom as they're called here. This is what they give the guest entertainers. Okay, hold on, I'll turn this on. So 6037, that's me. And in we come. So what do we have? Window. Very, very, I can attest for this, a very, very comfortable bed. And there is the star of that last YouTube video. A flat screen TV that's loaded with loads and loads and loads of movies. Anything you want to do, you do it all on your TV. There's storage in there and down below into the toilet and shower area. Now people have said to me, what is the toiletries on Oceania there? I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. It's like a line you would be asked to read in an optician's. Okay. Can you see this? Oh, there you go. That's maybe better. Anyway. Oh. And okay, there you go. Keep saying there you go. I've noticed in all these videos, and there's the safe. There are little tics that we all have. Hold on. There are little tics that we all have, is what I was saying. Whereas if I have, okay, let's say I have videoed this bit, okay, done this, and then I head out and I start again, I'll go, so, and do you know what? It really annoys me that I keep doing that. Or another one is, so there you go. So there's two things. If you hear me saying them, I'll just see something before we head on our voyage of exploration. If you hear me saying them, you'll know that when I'm editing this, I hate it. And I try sometimes even to edit it out, but my problem is I'll go, so here we are, and I can't edit the so out. If, I've been showing you food. Breakfast menu, if you want it to your room, you just put in your stateroom number, tick the time you want it, tick off what you want, okay. You read this quick, I'll move slow. Enough of that. Let's head back out around the ship. Just when I say it, some guests love to decorate their doors. So look, we've got, these people have made little ghosts. Dude, I love that. Because of that, I missed the lift. Maybe it's still here. Still here. Okay. Well, there's how we'll do it. Save me reversing it back. Deck 8 again is staterooms, so we're going up to deck 9, which will give us the terrace cafe, waves bar, pool deck, card room, fitness center, and the spa. Okay, come on. So more food for you. This is the terrace cafe, or what some people refer to as the buffet. Okay. Here you go. Here's what's on this evening here. Food. If you can't read quick, pause the video. It's just to give you an idea.
I want to see the salsa. Oh, where is that going to be? Horizon Center. I'll walk down.
And there it is. Isn't it lovely? I love up here. Beautiful. We're just getting set up for dinner time tonight. And you always get friendly staff that that can do nothing but smile. Okay. Beautiful place to have a meal. Straight across is, that's the entrance to the Terrace Cafe. And straight across past the lifts, Waves, which is burgers and all that sort of stuff that's open all day long. Ice creams, if you can see through that all right. No, I'm okay, thank you. So you can, all the healthy food of the day. Burgers, sandwiches, pork ribs, anything you want. Lovely place to sit and eat during the day. Again, nice table by the window. And then we're out to the pool area. One thing that makes Oceania such a fabulous cruise line to sail on is the food. The food is absolutely to die for on here, as you can see from those menus. So let's go up to Waves Bar. I really don't want this video to be too long. But at the same time, I know you enjoy this. So there's the bar. Can you imagine this in a nice sunny part of the world? Just sitting there having your cocktail, lying in the sun loungers. But instead of that, it is October and we're heading to Scotland. Okay, let's go up to the next deck. Just before I go up to the next deck, fitness center is here. If there's anybody in here, I'll not film them, if you know what I mean. So give me a sec. Just to let you see the equipment that we have. There's bicycles. Machines. I'm looking to see if there's, yeah, there are free weights somewhere. I'm near sure. Very, very well equipped gym. Then I'll be honest, when I use the gym, this is my favorite thing here, the free weights. Out here is the changing rooms and the steam room. which will definitely not fill them in, and into the quiet area and reception area to book any treatment you're going to book in the spa. Now this is one of the speciality restaurants, Red Ginger. Which is Asian food. Beautiful. And next door here is the library. This is a beautiful room, and I'm not going to talk. And on the other side is another specialty restaurant, which is the Tuscan Steak. Menu. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm up now at deck 10, and straight ahead is Horizons, which is, if you imagine the ship, at the very front of the ship, right up at the top, looking out. It's sometimes on ships called the Crow's Nest, or this one's Horizons, because you can see the horizon. Now, I happened to be up here at the time where they're doing afternoon tea. So I'm going to look in first of all to see if I should film or not. Again, I don't like filming people as they're eating or drinking. There's some lovely food there. Hey, look at that lovely food. Always smiles, always smiles. So, okay, look, I'm going to do this. This is Horizons. You get the idea. We're at the very front. We're at the front of the ship. Cocktail parties, another bar. And then in the evenings, that's where the band that play along for the cast shows and that accompany the guest entertainers that need accompanying, like of Hannah tonight. And they finish their show. So as a guest entertainer on this ship, we have one show to do. We work for 2 nights, so we have to work for 2 nights, but one show a night at 9:30. So when that show's finished, then the band will go up into the Horizons bar, lounge, and we'll perform another set up there. It's also where the karaoke takes place. The cast will do a sing-along up there as well. So it's a busy spot in the evening if the right crowd are on. I've been on these ships when that place has been bouncing in the evening. So the show's at 9:30, finishes at 10:15, then they head up there and it's bouncing. And other times I've walked up and there's been about 3 people there. So I'm right up now on what is the jogging track. So I'll swing that round for you. There's the jogging track, which goes right round this particular deck. And that's back down into Waves, the burger place and all over there. This is deck 10, so there's one more deck that I'm going to take you up to, which will obviously be deck 11. Now, I know at the very start of this video, I said I wouldn't do much talking. And I would put up writing of where we were. But sure, I've done it anyway. I've done the talking. I see land over there. Is that land over there? Looks like it to me. So we're up now in the sports deck, okay? I'll swing it around. By the way, it's a lovely, I should actually have started the video off up here because I know where I was. It was dark, the lighting wasn't great, but up here's lovely. But you know what, I'll let you see this. Why don't you enjoy that as well? Because you're probably watching this and it's freezing cold. Now don't get me wrong, it's not roasting here, but it's nice in the sun. And the seas are calm. Right. Oh, I walk through a ship and instead of that I'm standing enjoying the sunshine. I have no idea what that is. I'm not going to tell you a word of a lie. Oh, it's shuffleboard. How do you play shuffleboard? No idea. I can't be bothered standing there. I know what that is. That's the putting green. Little putting green. Right now I'm right at the very, very front for you. I always love a shot of the bow of a ship. A little bit clearer there. I love that. Near. You know what I was going to sing from Titanic, but if I do, YouTube will ban the video. Say it's copyright. So the putting green goes right round the front. And I think this is now for bago drop or something. You fire bean bags into it. Is that what you do? Somebody who knows can tell me. So obviously this ship is not about water slides and go-karts or anything like that. Passengers are here to enjoy luxury on board, luxury in their suites. Some of them have butler service. The food is absolutely sublime, and they like the boutique little ships. And one of the benefits of these little ships are, of course, that they can dock in places that the bigger ships can't get into. And I quite enjoy that as well. Because on a big ship, when you're going to Edinburgh, you dock in Queen's Ferry, which is a nice place. In this ship, we are going to dock in Leith, which is closer to Edinburgh. But it's still not right in Edinburgh. And that would be because there's no sea in Edinburgh. But I would have used that as an example. But in other parts of the world, these little ships can go closer in, if you know what I mean. So I think I've brought you everywhere. I think I've brought you everywhere at the minute. I'm going to try and set my little tripod up here because I like this. This is a wonderful place to finish, isn't it? The only place that I'm still going to show you in detail. Yeah, when I say I'm pausing to think, when am I going to edit this video and when am I going to post it on Facebook? I tell you what I'll do. I'll wait a couple of days from now. So this is the 24th. Don't ask me what day that is. I'm doing a show tomorrow, which is the 25th. So I'll post this probably on the 26th. And I'll video inside the Sirena Lounge, let you see what it looks like on a show night, and even show you how you get backstage, which may interest some of you that have been on this ship and have never been backstage and wonder when the acts when they're introduced, please welcome on stage, and they come out, where have they been? Now personally, when I'm doing a show on the ship, I don't come backstage. I actually stand before the show starts in with the guys in lights and sound in the booth, and then I enter through the audience and onto the floor, because it's not a stage as such. I work the floor and they're sitting all around me, cabaret style. Okay, enough of that. You'll see what I mean, because it'll be on after this. Okay, but I'm going to finish the video here, and the Sirena Show Lounge will be a postscript or an addendum or whatever it is you call a bit put on at the end. If you have enjoyed the video, you know what you've got to do. You've got to hit the like button. When you're watching it, just go down below. You'll see a little thumb. You hit the thumb, which means that you like it, and I'll know that you've liked it. Most importantly, and I keep going on and on about this, hit the subscribe button. I really need you to subscribe to the channel. And if you like all these little videos that are coming up and you want to know the instant that they're posted, well, then you hit the bell and your phone will tell you, or somebody will tell you. I don't know who'll tell you, but you'll get notification. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough of Oceania Sirena. And the little bit that's coming now is from show night. Bye for now. So by the power of video editing, this is now tomorrow night. And I'm here to do my sound check for the show. And I'll swing this camera around and let you see what the cabaret room looks like from where I'm performing. And here is the main man, look, running about with a headset. We first worked together, it must be over a year ago, on Vista.
Yeah, a year ago.
Yeah. And he remembered everything. He remembered that I used a headset. he forgot. So this is the room, okay? Okay, you get an idea. I'm going to do my sound check. Now, I did say I would show you how to get backstage. So the theatre is on deck 5 to get backstage. Go down one deck. So we're going down now to deck 4. Obviously, because that's down 1. Okay. Along this way. In fact, I'm going to flip the camera. Along this way. It says emergency exit. Now I know behind here, I think we have officers' cabins first of all. Yeah, we do. So backstage. I'm performing backstage.
Ah, okay.
Security stopped me there. Through here. Up these steps. In through this door. Backstage. Now, because I'm dressed in civilian clothes, that security officer thought I was a guest going into areas I shouldn't go. There you go, backstage. Deck 5, down to deck 4, back up to deck 5.